All right, now how does he speak British accent that well? And we have to find out then. To find the answer, we are now connected with him, Adi Hariyanto, or more famously known as Mr Keminggris in Banyuwangi, East Java. Hello.
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 Shall we call you
Hello,
Mas Adi or Mr Adi?
Pronouncing it correctly. I'm all right. How are you?
We are good.
We are great. Can't wait to talk.
Awesome.
Yes. Adi, can you tell us a little bit about yourself before you start mumbling in with your perfect English accent there?
Right. Thank you. Delighted to be here, and thank you for having me. So my name is Adi, or you can call me Mr Keminggris, and I was born and raised in the Southeast Java region named Banyuwangi, if you have heard of it. And yes, this is one of the sangat, or you call it udang Banyuwangi. Yeah.
Love it.
So yeah, I have a connection with the farming because my father was a farmer, and my mom was a teacher. Also, English is my passion. So you can tell, like, teaching, farming, English. So those three are the reason behind the platform Mr Keminggris on Instagram and TikTok.
Right on.
I find it really, really hard to believe that you were born and raised in Indonesia, East Java to be exact. I mean, so tell us more about your background. I mean, it can't be like that. I mean, you must have lived abroad or something, or at least you've been to other countries that speaks English. Tell us more about it.
So I started in Surabaya, then I continued to Australia. So I lived in Australia for a couple of years. And it was funny because I learned these accents, the British accents from Australia. And fun fact, I've never been to the UK. So
You have never been to the UK?
Never been.
But you lived in Australia?
Yeah.
For how many years?
Like 4 or 5 years.
That explains.
We got you.
Right.
But it's true what he said. I mean, he's got a British accent.
Right.
But he lived in Australia. Never been to the UK.
Where did you pick up that accent? Were you like a roommate with Harry Potter for some time in your life? I mean, we're trying to guess, right? We're trying to guess. Where did you get it?
Trying to get this.
I wish I did, yeah. So there's the eastern suburbs in Sydney, the place where I lived, and they're the home of the British community, I'd say. And they always go to the beach every Sunday on the weekends. I was a taxi driver at that time, so I've got a chance to meet different types of people from different backgrounds, including the Brits on the UK, and that's how I pick up the accents. So they're really funny, and they talk in a nice way, like, oh, I think this is a nice accent. This is what I call a Brit accent. So I was going to start asking them, like, if they are from London or it's part of the UK, because I wanted to learn these accents, and they start talking, they share the ideas, they share the experiences, and that was so funny. And they were teaching me in a nice way of the British accents because we were dancing in the car, we were singing in the car, and we have some sort of a connection because of this accent.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I mean, so your accent is a British accent, is it? Because you know that you have Welsh, you have sort of like the more on the Scottish side, different parts of the UK, they have all different accents, right?
Right.
Yeah, so yours is British.
This is British, right?
Yeah, British, yeah, okay. Yeah. So that's how I mimic the accents, because I enjoy mimicking accents from my passengers. So the UK, they live in the eastern suburbs of Sydney, and Saturday and Sunday and a holiday. So because I study on the weekdays, I drive on the weekends, and all of my passengers, like all of them, mostly, I'd say 90% of them are Londoner.
A Londoner.
Wow.
Londoner, to be precise.
Londoner.
It's so impressive listening to your story. I mean, only 5 years in Australia, that is not a long time
No, but I
for
think-
someone to pick up that accent.
But I think he chose the right way to be friends with those
exactly,
Londoners
to pick
instead
it
of
up.
finding some Indonesian friends. You
Yes,
know what I mean?
yes, yes.
Yeah.
Now, Adi, at one point, were you ever confused whether you're gonna do Australian or British or Scottish accent? I'm sure you did.
To be honest, yeah. I think first Australian, of course, because I stayed in Australia, and I find it's a bit hard for me to learn Australian accents because there are a lot of slangs in Australia. And first day I came to Australia, there was a guy came to me saying, "Hey, g'day mate, how's it going?" I'm sorry, my name's not mate. He said, "Hey mate, I'm sorry, my name's not mate."
Yeah.
They keep saying mate and mate and mate. I keep telling them, my name's not mate. My name is Adi. And I came to know that mate is a bro.
Yeah,
Hello,
it's a bro thing.
Right.
Yeah, you felt so dodgy, right, at the very first occasion when you were in Australia. You felt very dodgy. All right, so very interesting indeed. So you are a farmer, you are a Quran teacher, you are an English teacher. Is this thing what are the things that you dreamt of, you know, to be?
Yes, because like my father was a farmer, and we've been farming for generations, and I've got huge farms in the backyard. So bananas, papayas, mangoes, orange, dragon fruits, and you know all of those organic fruits that we grow from the backyard. And I chose farming as a niche of my platform because we need food, right? Because food is our future, okay? And because we go to the markets every day for the groceries, and we go to fancy restaurant for dinner, we give them a nice review, 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10, but we forget to say thank you farmer because of the food, right? So that brought me to have an idea, pick up an idea to bring farming as a niche for my platform.
Very cool.
Interesting.
So cool. And now I really want to know more about you as an English teacher. Because I guess you are one in a million, meaning that not everyone can pick up those accents like really spot on without like years, like say more than 10 years of experience living in that country that speaks that accent. No, you didn't have that experience, but yet you succeeded. Now, how is it when you're teaching? How do you treat your students? Do you ask them to, hey, you have to get the pronunciation correctly, like the way I pronounce it? Or what's your teaching style?
Right. Again, it started from the videos, right? After gaining millions of views, I received thousands of DMs from viewers. And interestingly, not only Indonesians, but also Malaysians, Singaporeans, and Thai, they DMing me and asking me and requesting me if I can teach them with the British accent. And funny thing was, I've got a Thai student. They were funny because they said that they don't feel confident with their accents because they've got thick Thai accents and they want me to change it. I was like, hello, no, I can't change you. You can change it yourself. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you some tips, okay? The first is the phonetics. That's the key to the British accents. So these Thai students are struggling with the phonetics because they've got a thick Thai accent, you know, like, please, you cannot give me this one, yeah? So this, this is my
Next time around, that Thai English would be good for you then.
Right.
Next time around, it's an idea.
Yeah, so I start with the vowel and the drilling, the phonetics and the schwa sounds and the consonants. So, and I show them the videos of British videos from my Instagram and TikTok, and And also, there's another Singaporean. I think it's a Singaporean. There's an old man asking me if I can change his daughter's Singlish to be British.
Right, very challenging task.
That's a challenge.
Again, they don't feel the confidence. They feel insecure with his English. I'm like, no, I like Singlish, you know. So my second accent was, I wish it was Singlish. The first is the UK, of course, and I like Singlish. Then, what's the next one? Indian. I like Indian. And I've got Indian friends, and also they want some tips from me to be more sounds like a British rather than English. So,
So Adi, these students that you mentioned that you're talking about, are they still around? And are they your online students, or
Online.
how do you teach them? Do you teach them online?
Yes, online.
Oh, okay,
I
okay,
teach-
all right. And
Yeah,
you still have them around at the moment?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
work in progress.
Mostly, yeah, the progress is good. Yeah, of course it is taking time because learning always takes time. It doesn't happen in a night. So I always encourage them, like, you need to practice and practice and practice because practice is the key.
Right.
So most of them are students, university students.
Oh.
And lecturers, they wanted to continue the S2, S3. So the UK, most of them are planning for their next study to the UK. And I told them, hey, you know what? I've never been to the UK. No way.
Nobody would believe that.
Nobody would believe it. Not for a single bit. Now, we also know that you, aside from farming and aside from teaching English, you also teach the Quran.
Yeah.
Now, can you tell us a little bit about that? And do you teach it in English? That's actually the biggest question that we want to find out from you now.
Yeah, because I'm still learning because I'm a student in Pondok Pesantren in Banyuwangi. So I do farming during the day and I learn the Tajweed and the Quran and, you know, there's Pondok Pesantren Kitab in the evening. So I managed to do both. I know it's a bit hard, but yeah, sometimes I skip the class because I was so tired teaching English and then do farming and then Quran again. Yeah. But yeah, I try to manage it with slots. So I've got morning shift, then afternoon shift, then evening shift, 8 to 9. I try to attend the reciting class in the Pondok Pesantren.
Okay.
And everyone came to know that, are you Mr Keminggris? You're Mr Keminggris, you're Mr Keminggris. Okay, please teach me Tajweed, teach me this, teach me this. Okay. Well, they want to teach because they saw the videos. So, no, I don't want you to teach me in Indonesian. Please teach me in English.
Ooh.
Okay. English, that's a bit struggle. So, yeah.
Well, life's full of struggles. But we noticed as well that you collaborated with Netflix as one of the fans of Bridgerton. As far as I want as to know, how would that story ended with Lady Whistledown finally revealing herself? You were part of the Bridgerton sort of like, I don't know.
Promotional campaign?
Promotional campaign.
Yeah.
And Netflix finally recognized who you were. So tell us more about that.
I thought, first time, to be honest with you, I thought it was scammers because there was an email, I received an email, and it went to the spam folder. So I was trying to open it, and it says Netflix, blah, 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 blah. Because I've never been on a TV show before, so I thought it was a scammers. Then, on the other day, the next day, someone texted me, hello, my name is blah, blah, blah. We're from this company, agency, Netflix TV show. We'd like to, you know, collaborate with you with the Bridgerton. Oh, Bridgerton? I think I've watched Bridgerton. Okay, why not? Why not? Okay, go. Then next week, I got an accident, so I couldn't walk. So lucky that these crew members so professional, and they don't want me to walk on on the field. He's wanted to do the farming, wanted to do the, to hold the baby cow, a baby goat. Then I didn't expect there would be over 30 professional camera person, including the members of this Netflix group. And it's like more than 10 hours a day to get this 2-minute video. So I was like, no way. I think it's because I was so nervous, because it was the first time I was appearing on a Netflix commercial. So again, they took another segment, they moved to the front of the house, then they moved it to the kitchen, then they brought me to the shed, then they brought me again to this place, but again because I couldn't walk, so I was like slowly walking. Finally, after 10 hours, I've got these video results. That was fantastic.
Wow, we didn't know the
What
story
a
behind
process, right?
it. Process, yeah.
Now, we know that many people mentioned that your voice sounds also similar to the National Geographic Channel VS. Is that you ever? Yeah, I know you heard of that. Can you show us? Can you let us hear that?
Right, it's on my videos. So, I think the first one was when I upload the grazing with the Alexander Ponyman. So I did the voiceover like his goat. People in this country are charming and friendly. That's the first video. The second one was from Netflix. Like, the line was, "Dear viewers, readers, besties, and your majesty queen, here are 5 reasons why I'm the most eligible bachelor. Husband material of the diamond of the season."
Gently, read it.
Wow!
Wow.
Amazing.
You got another one?
Okay, to close the discussion, we would like you to do another accent, not British.
Oh, here we go.
Maybe you can do American or Australian.
Or Indian.
Or Indian. We
You tried the Thai, right?
We've heard Thai
Yeah,
earlier.
Thai.
So
yeah,
pick another 2 maybe.
I think because I grew up with Bollywood, I was born 90. So
All right, let's do it.
Fair enough.
Let's have it.
एक लड़की थी दीवानी सी, एक लड़के पे वो मरती थी, नजरें झुका के, शर्मा के, अरे उसी कुछ, अरे समीर, are you crazy यार? You need to go down until you finish your project. I told you. But it is time for breakfast. अरे देखो यार, अरे इतना बहुत पागल हो.
Wow!
Amazing. Well done.
Adi, what a performance!
Give it up for
Give it up for him.
Keminggris.
Mr. Keminggris. Thank you, Adi.
Thank you very much. Say hi to your goats
Thank
and the paddy fields.
This is actually
yes.
a dream come true for me because every day I watch your videos on TikTok.
Yeah.
It's always there on my FYP. So thank you so
Love you
much.
back.
Yeah, looking forward to
Not
more
impressed.
Indian accents though.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yes.
Yeah, that sounds
Thank you, Adi.
So,
All right, Adi.
thank you for having me.
much.
My pleasure.
Talk soon.
No
Bye.
worries.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Oh. Hi. What a fun interview.
Very fun. I mean, it's how many accents can you do?
Just one.
Just one.
I don't think this is an accent.
This
I
is
mean,
not an accent.
I don't even know what accent is this because
have-
This is our accent.
This is
right?
our accent, right?
Yes,
And I
It's not
guess
like
you know,
English or UK
can be
or.
French. Yeah.
but my friends, like native speaker, native English speaker, say that I have American accent. But that is maybe because I first learned English from my mother, who also have that American accent. You sound a little bit Australian, British.
Well, I was in Australia for some time, so that.
See?
Right, right. So you and me, I think we're
American.
Yes, we're
100%.
close, very close.
Yeah.
Yeah, American. No, we don't have anything else other than that, right? We got nothing
No.
Maybe
to be
English
proud of.
Indonesian, like
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Or Singlish.
Singlish.
When you stay too long in Singapore,
Singapore.
you will
Yes, you
develop
will.
that accent.
Yeah.
All right. It's been fun talking about English accent, but we're going to have to take a little break. And for the next segment or after the break, we will deliver more information just for you. What is it? A game.
We have games too.
Yes. And related to what day is it today?
Oh, really?
It's something. It has something. So please do not go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Games. We got games. You're right.
Yeah.